Hello, everybody, and welcome to Girl Let's Agree to Disagree. I am here with my beautiful co-hosts. We got Mr. Braden White, Big Brother Drew, and Madison McGee. Hey, everybody!
Hey.
Before we start, let's just remind everybody, if this is your first time, which I don't know how it would be your first time, but if it is your first time, make sure you click like, subscribe, click to receive those notifications. This is going to be one of our close to last celebrity Big Brother recaps. Crazy. I can't believe it's already almost
flew
over.
Yeah.
It's been like so long, but also not long enough, you know?
Agreed.
Yeah, I feel like this has been like a 10-year season.
Right? I'm like, it's still going on, but then I'm like, I mean, it is already over. What?
Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl was on Rob's Has a Podcast, and she's asking, like, when are you guys gonna go live? When are you guys gonna go live?
Come on now.
But people have been asking. I know.
Cheryl's a real one.
I'm gonna be really honest. It was taking me a really long time. One, because I'm emotionally spent. Braden, you good?
I'm not well, but we're good.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm emotionally spent with this season. I'm really emotionally spent.
You are?
And
That's
two,
crazy.
I've been really stressing over what I'm going to wear tomorrow to this finale party.
Jessica,
too.
you have outfits on outfits. What are you stressing about, girl? Come on now.
Sincerely.
Look, it doesn't matter, right, Madison? It doesn't matter how many outfits
I have so many outfits in my closet, and I went to the Grove yesterday and tried on about 47 other things and was like, no. Like, I need a theme. Like, AZAH, can we make themes for these so that I like have a little bit more direction of like what I need to wear? But it's like I could wear anything, and I think that's too difficult for me.
I don't know why Scotty's. It's not Scotty.
Oh, Scotty.
Scotty, what up?
With the hoodie.
Should I just throw on the glasses too, Scotty?
We're just
honestly.
We're gonna go in it like Scotty.
I think that you guys should just show up in your birthday
That's what
suit.
a theme should be like. Dress up like your favorite Big Brother player.
Well, then Jess is showing up as herself.
No, but like the rule is you like can't dress like yourself. So like everyone has to dress up like someone else.
Oh,
that'd be fun.
Okay, well, all right. Well, Cheryl, asking whose finale party we're going to. We are going to be at the infamous AZAH's HOUSECHOPS. For those of you all who do not know, we will be in La Brea, or it's not like La Brea, but I'm assuming is this West Hollywood, partially West Hollywood?
It's like mid-city, I think, or like Hollywood. I don't know. I would call it mid-city, but I don't know.
Yeah, somewhere in between like Koreatown and West Hollywood or something like that. I don't know.
Exactly.
It is at the Berkshire. It is at the Berkshire House. There are going to be quite a few TV personalities, not just from Big Brother and Big Brother Canada, but there will also be people from The Amazing Race. There will be people from Survivor. There will be people from The Circle. And I heard that there might be a few others. I'm not quite sure,
Jessica, who are you most excited to see there? Anyone you haven't met, let's talk about that.
My beautiful people that are right here.
Stop lying.
Except for you, Andrew, because unfortunately you won't be there. You're
It's okay.
You're on the other side
I saw Ro out there looking amazing, by the way. Getting some sun on him. I love the look, Ro.
The Ro show.
So, I have not met Madison personally, like face to face. I'm excited to like give her a big hug, a big squeeze.
I'm so excited.
Obviously, all of the people that I've already met, like Braden. I'm really excited to meet Devon face to face. I've not personally met
honestly.
Devon. I've not personally met Dominique. I've not personally met Jody, so I'm excited to kind of meet all of them. I'm trying to think of the people that I haven't personally. I haven't personally met DX. I interviewed him, but I haven't.
I mean, like, wow.
But I haven't physically. I haven't physically met him yet. So yeah, there's a lot of
That's so
people.
exciting. Not
Yeah.
Jessica's meet and greet.
And there's gonna, right? Hi everybody. And there's gonna be some people I found out there's gonna be people from Sequester. If you don't know what Sequester is, for those who don't know, it's kind of like an online version of Big Brother on crack. That's what I always call it. But it's a game very similar to Big Brother that's online. And actually they have a couple seasons on YouTube. Look it up. There's going to be some Sequester people that are going to be going there. Gosh, some people that were there for Hearts of Reality that messaged me.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really excited. There's going to be quite a few.
Bumping, honestly.
And then people from nothing like me.
No.
Please.
Oh, no, please.
And Madison McGee from Girl, Let's Agree to Disagree.
There you go. There you go.
From On the Block podcast.
From On the Block. No, but seriously, it's gonna be a really good event. And then I think after that, people are gonna be heading to Sir Lance Bass and Chris Kirkpatrick's finale party. I don't know who's gonna be there. That will be very, very interesting.
Everybody!
Don't even do that. I wish it would, but that's actually Backstreet Boys. That's the wrong boy bands.
Sorry, my bad. Listen, guys, I'm a brother from Scarborough. We don't,
I mean, you would think by now they're like all friends, believe you, right? Like, it's been like 20 years. Surely they're like not still feuding, right?
I mean, according to Chris Kirkpatrick, since he is the creator, the almighty, the founder of and
founding member.
And if you already have Burger King, why wouldn't you want McDonald's? I feel as though, they're probably fine.
So you're saying that Backstreet Boys isn't invited to this after party? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that they're invited to this party.
Fair enough.
This will be a very interesting day tomorrow.
A little overwhelming though. No, like all these people in the same room. Like I don't know how you guys act when there's so many people. Like I feel it's a little, who do I talk to? Who do I
have a really big personality, and I feel like in that room I'm gonna be like the biggest introvert ever. Like I'm not gonna know what to do.
Oh, you mean you're gonna be playing Big Brother? Because that's literally how it feels when you play Big Brother. You just go into the house and you're like, I am like such the everything, and you go in and you're like,
yeah, no, that will totally be me for sure.
Yeah. So, anybody who's in LA, come. I mean, I believe AZAH still may have some tickets. The information is in our little bio section, so you can click on the Eventbrite link if that's something that you'd like to do.
Yeah, come meet me.
Yeah. Oh, look, see,
Madison
and
Scotty. Yes, Scotty and I are.
Scotty's endorsing you.
Scotty's endorsing you. You say, Maddie, my BFF. So if she is Scotty's BFF,
that's my identifier. Madison, who is Scotty from BB20's BFF.
Not on your name tag on your table.
Joseph says he's like, Lance's party will have the cast. AZAH's party is more of the fans. There are fans of the show. Lance's, I'm trying to figure out which cast is actually going to be here, to be quite honest, because I don't know about y'all, but when I got out of the house, the last thing I wanted to do was go into a finale party with all these people that I didn't know, not knowing how people were going to perceive me, not knowing At that time, I was already in jury for 20 days, so I didn't care.
Never
I was ready to party.
Couldn't tell you what I would have wanted.
Oh yeah, that's true too. And Bray left, but he didn't go to a party. He just went straight up on a plane.
I said, "Peace out, y'all. It's been fun. That was cool. That was kooky fresh."
And then Drew, you had time to kind of decompress, right?
Yeah, I had way too much time being pre-jury. You just see every shit go, it's the worst. But I will say that we did, get the little after party vibes. We did get to, go to Vegas and mix and mingle there. So Brandon, I feel for you. I mean, listen, I know it's a different era, but you met, bro. You were in LA. You hung out with the cookout. You were at Todrick's. That's a little bit of fanfare. And I'm sure people recognize you on the flight home to Calgary, right?
I mean, all of this is debatable. Maybe some people did recognize me at the airport, but it's because we were in duo still. I was with Tara. And they're like, wait,
I feel like
I
you do.
know you.
Yeah. People know you a lot more when you're in a duo because they're just like, yes, for sure, this is.
Because if you see one, you're like, I don't know. When you see two of them, you're like, oh no, it's definitely them.
I agree with that. So
I would have recognized you.
You know, but well, to say that I don't think that everybody who is still in the house is going to be.
Oh, I fully agree with you.
Party.
Yeah, I will say final three is different because everyone else has been home. Like they're not gonna have had that. So maybe most of the cast, but maybe not all.
Yeah, I would and I mean at this point I think most of the cast gets along with everybody except for the people inside of the house. So like I don't know. This is going to be very.
Maybe they'll have their own party.
Well, and the final three, they also, I feel, might keep them a little bit longer, or might, to
do like press interviews.
Yeah, to do press and other things that may happen. I remember like people like AZAH, Xavier, Big D. They weren't able to, and Tiffany, because she was AFP, could not like do any of the after party stuff.
Wait, so we're not gonna meet Shayna Moakler tomorrow?
Well, no.
Whoa. Hold on, wait a minute. You see what I'm wearing?
Exclusive.
Do you see what I'm wearing right now, guys? This is a Lamar Odom throwback.
I'm here to see the lamb.
That's real cute, but
I'm gonna take a photo for you.
Please do. Tell. Can you just say, oh, there's a guy from Toronto, big fan of you, Lamb. Just
I got you.
Thank you.
That's fine, because we'll meet him.
Get it directly to me.
We'll meet him at the party because he won't be America's favorite house guest.
Well, actually, before I know y'all, we're talking about recapping like the episodes, but like, let's get real. Like nobody wants to recap these past couple episodes, but we will do it. But what I really want to talk about is what we're anticipating for like tomorrow, right? And like you said, because we're talking about AFP, and if we're talking about AFP, there's a lot of things going on. For those of y'all who do not know, haven't like really been on Instagram or haven't seen a lot of stuff on Twitter, the race for AFP, for Celebrity Big Brother AFP, is kind of going bonkers. You have someone like Teddy Mellencamp who's about to give away a bike. She's basically has a giveaway.
Are they allowed to do that?
I think that doesn't seem legal, y'all. I don't know.
So you do what you gotta do right now. Let's go.
I mean, she's hustling. She's
No, I respect it, but I didn't know if that was allowed.
Wait, what do you get for AFP for Celebrity Big Brother?
25K.
Yeah, 25K.
Pre-tax. So you're walking home with like 15K.
A Buffalo nickel.
For Balenciaga.
Like you're walking away with like less than an Instagram post for these people.
Basically.
Yeah, they got less than what they got paid to be on the show.
But it's not. I feel like Madison. It's not about the money. It's literally about
just the title.
The title, because the way Teddy is going about this is just like, I was your favorite house guest. Like, you were literally the first person out.
I mean, listen, if she gets it, being the first evicted, that is some serious respect. Like,
no, I mean, well, is it? It's not so much respect. It's kind of like, this girl's going hard. Yes, she's going hard on the campaign trail, but she has like literally all of the housewives retweeting these posts, and they have millions of followers, and people don't know what the hell is going on. So they're like, yeah, sure.
Run for president instead.
She's running
America's
for president.
Favorite house guest is more
MLM.
Serious than that.
This is why her MLM really does come in handy. She's like, listen, you want a bike? If you invite 5 people and they invite 5 people, then you also may get a chance to get the bike. And your odds, go up astronomically. So
absolutely.
Listen, she's a businesswoman through and through.
I cannot fault her for that. But this also hurts the chances for the people who have been really like, or for who we feel should be.
So do you think Teddy has a chance?
I honestly do.
Really?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. And maybe people who are watching, you can say you agree or disagree with this. You all here too, co-hosts, can tell me if you agree or disagree with this. This is what I think. The reason Teddy is going so hard, she's going hard. She knows she can win AFP because she has all of the house guests, all of Bravo, all of whatever, behind her, which is a very big, it's a lot of people. that probably do not watch Big Brother. Now, you have those on Twitter that are going hard for Shayna, right? And of course, the way people were going hard for Tiffany. So we all think, okay, Shayna has a shot. But then there are other people, and even some, house guests or former house guests, Drew, that are pushing for other people other than Shayna, your Lamars, your Carsons, and then now all of what's not supposed to go to Shayna, nothing's supposed to go to Shayna, but what would go to Shayna is now being divvied by 3 people. So realistically, yes, I think Teddy has a chance to win this because people are literally just rallying for other people.
That's a really good point.
So do you agree or do you not agree with the possibility that Teddy may be America's favorite player?
Anything is possible.
With this season, it wouldn't be surprising.
I simply wouldn't be shocked, I'd be like, yeah, it makes sense. Honestly, just the cherry on top to just end the season. I'm like, yeah, makes sense. Wrap it up. It's been great.
Goodbye.
Peace.
So do we know producers won't let her win? Do we think that they're just gonna be like, oh, Shayna?
Not them calling a recount. They said she did not win that election.
I mean, do you think that producers would be like, haha, this is funny? Like,
I'm sorry, y'all. When we're not talking about, Miss Chada and Miss Tiffany having 100,000 followers on Instagram. We're talking about Teddy with her 1 million and her friends that have 3 million and the other friends that have 4 and 5 million. People that are watching their social media accounts.
But Jess, some of those people aren't Big Brother people. And I think that's the thing too. Like at the end of the day, you have to have a core fan base that is actually connected to the shows. Like if they might see it, it might have visibility, but are they really going to actually text? You know what I mean? For someone that isn't actually there, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Well, all they've been doing is posting, "Hey, all you have to do is text Teddy to 52413, whatever it is." Yeah. That's super easy. That's actually.
I mean, hey, you could win a bike. You can win a bike.
You can win a bike.
That's pretty big right now in this economy.
I wouldn't be surprised if she starts saying, hey, I'm going to give a cameo to absolutely every person. I mean, it won't be.
Lamar said if he wins, he's giving it away to all of us via Cash App. So hashtag ad, maybe. I don't know. But
is that what Lamar's doing?
He said on his Instagram post, it was like, oh, vote for me. And if I win, I'm going to be Cash Apping you guys.
Madison, for someone that doesn't like Lamar, you really know what he's up to. Just say it.
I follow him on Instagram. I don't not like him. No. I love him.
You're just not voting for him.
I'm not voting for him.
So that's not really love. That's fake love where I come from. Just saying.
Well, no, because I love so many people that I feel like.
Kemi knows.
Kemi, what up?
I didn't know it was a Peloton bike. I thought listen, my mom.
Not Kemi going, I've been texting Teddy every day.
You the Peloton, yo.
Kemi with the slight trolling. I mean, true. I don't know. This is gonna be interesting.
Tomorrow is just gonna be a night full of surprises, I feel. And that America's favorite player is going to be one of them.
Yes, that's really the only thing we have left.
So who's in your top? Who's in your top 3? Do you think is going to make that top 3 of the number? Julie's the top. Or I guess they do who's the top 3? Who's the top 3? You think?
Shayna
for sure.
Probably Teddy and Carson, I would assume.
What? Braden?
I think Teddy, or not Teddy. I think Shayna number 1, Lamar number 2, Carson number 3.
Listen, this isn't who I want. This is who I'm just assuming.
Exactly. Don't get all mad and shit. It's not like Braden is attacking
Lamar.
I'm not anti-Lamar.
Okay. Yes. Nobody's anti anybody here. I'm just saying.
Are we really though? Come on.
I can't speak for other people. I push hard for those that I like to push, and I don't talk about the people.
Drew,
I don't like.
I think you dropped your stand card on the floor in your room.
1 second.
But no, I think I think yes, it could be Shayna, Lamar, and Carson, but I really don't want. Not that I don't want. I really don't think that Teddy should be pushed to the side because she's been going hard, and she's been going hard for quite a while. Like, okay, let me give you as an example and why I think this. At one point, Teddy thought that one of the Big Brother accounts on Twitter was the AFP, and she said, hey, everybody, click this link and like it so that I can go to number 1. And the next day she was like, she went from like 7. She went from like 7th to number 1, like in a matter of thinking that this was, the
actual vote,
that this was the actual AFP award.
Yeah.
So she went hard for that. And we're like, what the hell? How the hell did Teddy, out of all people, get first place on this poll? And it was just like, oh, and then they gave us the background. So it's just like, oh, well, that makes sense.
You can't underestimate Facebook group moms. I know that she has a group chat on Facebook that I'm sure she messaged every single one. Was like, listen, if you support me, text us. Moms go hard. Moms go hard. Listen.
They do. I mean, when Tiffany... when Tiffany went for AFP, I had my friends, I was sending my friends missing Tiffany signs like, hey, text Tiffany to this number because she's missing. And my friends are like, how is this going to help find her? Like,
you're like, don't worry about it, babe. Don't worry about it.
Just do it.
I definitely texted my friends and was like, text Shayna to this number, please. And they were like, okay. And then they did it. And then one girl was like, when do we know if she won? And I was like, Wednesday. Text every day until Wednesday.
Actually, I don't think I texted mine today, but thank you for reminding me. Yeah. So if anybody hasn't text today for their AFP person,
we can't text in Canada, by the way. So Canadians.
Oh, you can't?
No, they don't.
Wow, that's wrong.
Listen, Canada just likes to play, neutral. We didn't have any deciding factor. We just observed, Like, that was on y'all. That wasn't on us.
Yeah, that's why y'all are so nice, huh? You just keep everything neutral.
Don't fool that narrative. If you know what's going on in Canada right now, we are not that nice over here.
Ooh, yeah, actually. I don't know a lot about it, but like my husband. Yeah, my husband keeps me posted on that. But okay, so I guess we'll talk.
Let's get to the recaps, right? Yeah, for sure.
Do we have to really? Okay, so let's see. We left off last week at some point, and we were talking about who had left. At that point, the last person to leave was Carson, hence we didn't have our last recap because I was insanely depressed. But do you like how dramatic I am? I was insanely depressed, completely over myself.
His exit interview, hilarious, by the way. Salute to Julie for at least pressing a few of those buttons to kind of get some perspective from him right then and there.
Yeah, she's
an investigative journalist.
I will say this. Props to Carson for immediately figuring it out as soon as he left what he needed to do, which was apologize to Shayna. And this, see how it doesn't take that long and it's not that hard to say that you're sorry and that what you did was maybe not the best decision, right? Hopefully the next people that come out of the house will be able to do the same. We will try to, figure it out because there is lots and lots of drama. So Carson is out. Next person to win HOH is Misha. And by the way, I want to congratulate the fans here, those that are watching, because y'all have Misha in your draft.
Y'all clean sweeping us. Damn.
I don't think ever in the history of any Big Brother draft has a fan audience won a fantasy draft. I'm not quite sure.
I just think that I think we were all just like, oh, she's just like such a huge target. She's going to go immediately. Like, why would I pick her? It's just going to be like, she's gone week 1 or 2. Next. But no, she's been holding on for dear life every week. Not even dear life, honestly. She's straight chilling.
They should have known. I mean, the first HOH is usually a target moving forward. And I'm like, no one saw that. Like, and I feel like I want to know the number of people. The first person I can think of is Hayden, who won HOH's first weekend, won the game. Like, I don't know how many people have actually done that.
I don't think there's been any
besides. Oh, here's another one trolling us.
Oh, this guy.
What is that? What is that profile pic photo?
Is he bare chest?
Like
is he bare chest in the photo?
I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to.
Hey, Busy, can you get Misha's eyebrows fixed? What's up with that, man? Can we send a message? Busy? If that's your girl, Busy, if that's your girl, make sure you fix her eyebrows if you really love her. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a few jokes off.
You really said you're not that cute. Your hair's uneven. You look dusty.
I can't.
All right, listen, Misha. Listen, you gotta come to Canada to find me, Misha. I ain't trying to fight. Listen.
And when she pulls up,
I'm gonna run. I'm out.
She does that. What if she does the reality TV boxing and no one signs up?
Listen.
Not the celeb BB fights,
right? Peter Brown, sign it up. Fix that up. Send that up.
Look, because this is, I don't know how, but this is some type of journalism. This is what we do here. Some type of journalism, I guess. We recap. Apparently, people want me to be professional of some sort, but it is what it is. I have to say that even though I personally am not a Misha fan, although on my Twitter, and I will not erase it, I am a Misha Stan account, only because I don't want to get my ass beat. However, I will say that she's actually playing and has played the best game.
Pause. She just wins a lot of things. I feel like she navigates that space. I mean, no shade. I just feel like she navigates that shade, like no thoughts, head empty, like just vibes, Like I'll just win and then I won't go home. Like I feel like that's like her thought process, Like, oh, I'm not HOH. Okay, I'll win veto and I don't go home.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, I guess.
And it works. Look at her.
I mean, it also worked for Jackson Mickey. So like that kind of, is not necessarily the best.
Okay, I am not a busy Misha Stan account by any means. But I will say not the one thing, that's maybe an exaggeration. A thing I respect that she is doing is actually even though I can't see it, she is making real connections with these people. Like her goodbye message to Chris Kirkpatrick, what I thought was very nice, even though she was the reason he was, leaving. And was like, I can't wait to be friends with you. Like, I feel like in her weird way, she is making connections with people in the house and is not making anything personal.
Yeah.
And I respect that about her. No,
I would agree. I would agree with that. I think that if anything, she is not playing. She doesn't have much social game other than the fact that somehow she's, bewitched Todrick in some sort of way to make her his crush of some sort. Like, so something happened there, but socially, she has not talked to absolutely anybody. There is no gameplay. Like, she would have been out had it not been for Todrick's throwing Shayna under the bus. So really, if anything, Todrick has gotten, which is crazy, more blood on his hands than the one who actually did all of the work, like physically. So it's kind of, he kind of him talking shit about everybody is probably what losing him the game. But, other than that, the fact that he is associated with Misha, I don't know.
I feel as though, I just think that Misha operates at a very, straightforward. There's no guessing game. She's very just like, either you win or you lose and you go home. And you lost this week, so I'm putting you up, and I guess you're going home. So I think people respect it because it's just Misha. She's just a very straightforward person, and I think people were like that, especially on Celeb BB, where it's very socially based, and people like Carson said, I thought that me having a long history with Todrick, that he wouldn't lie and like manipulate me in any way. So I mean, for people to just be like, Misha just won and she said I was going up, so I just went up, and I respect that, you know?
Yeah. Well, out of the 11 people who were in this game, 3 of them were somewhat super fans. And if you look at it, Todrick, Shayna, and Chris Kirkpatrick were the only 3 that were willing to actually kind of like lie and manipulate and move some things around. And then Chris Kirkpatrick figured out, I have a conscience. I can't do this type of manipulation. He was out of the count. So it was just Shayna and Todrick. But for the most part, it's like they're playing regular Big Brother. They're playing long haul, what every other regular person is trying to do.
Agreed.
What everybody on Celebrity Big Brother is trying to do is just get more clout or more, just have another stepping stone to make connections and be relevant and do the Lamar, and that's perfectly fine. That's why what I wanted was more I wanted the beef of them not getting along, because that's what makes Celebrity Big Brother. The mess is what makes Celebrity Big Brother fun, not the gameplay.
The mess is coming though. The mess I feel is coming.
Postseason is definitely gonna be
maybe a little on finale night.
Do you guys think that if the jury was sequestered like a regular, that Todrick would probably win? Or do you think no?
No.
Really?
I
think they would talk to each other.
But the things that they would talk about.
Well, I just feel like if Shayna and Carson were in the jury together, and Shayna has no reason at this point to lie, and they sit down and they're like, did you do this? No. Did you do this? No. Did you do this? No. And it's like, at this point, we're already out of the game. There's no reason to make this up. I think things would start to click. Surprised. I don't think they would have like obviously as much information as they have now, but I definitely think that they would have pieces of the puzzle that would start to make people question like if they really could believe what the person was saying.
I see what you're saying. I just feel like the most part from what I've seen, at least just from like online, is that most people are now, turning off on Todrick just because of like the live feed clips that they're seeing, being updated by fans and things like that. Mm-hmm. Versus if they were just in the house, it's just like, oh, he got us.
I agree.
There's definitely a reason why like they don't let the jury go home for a regular season. Like they definitely think there's something to be said for that. But I think that there would be talks happening in the jury house, especially knowing this group of people, that would maybe make it a little bit harder for him to play it like it was the game. I don't know.
I kind of feel a little 50-50 on this, because I do agree. I think that if the jury was sequestered, more than likely he would have a better chance of winning. He would have a better chance.
I think so as well.
The fact that Todd, when Todd was evicted, we didn't get through that because it was kind of it was a big thing. Misha went HOH doing that digital OTEV or whatever that crazy comp was. It was crazy, hurting my eyes. It was insane. And then they did the Celebrity Luge veto, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was the Celebrity,
and
then Todd took himself off the block, sent Lamar home.
The wave to Todrick while he was losing to the victory there, very, very, very funny, very funny. I like that,
and I kind of like that too. And so the fact that Todd, with Todd in particular, he really showed me a different side of what I thought he really wasn't playing to the fact, like maybe a little bit later in the game, but he really was this type of player that was like, no, I'm not going to do what you want. And I found that refreshing. I loved the back and forth. They didn't show this on the episode, but if people have been watching the feeds, there was a moment where Todrick was asking for Todd to not use the power of veto and that they would get rid of Lamar. And I love that Todd was like kind of looking at him like, I ain't no idiot. And you know what? I'm going to take myself up. I'm going to vote and not vote your way. And then Todrick was like, but then that's going to put more blood on my hand. And he's like, yeah.
That's the game, bro.
That's the game.
And what?
I adored that. I loved, because there's so many people that are like, oh, okay, well, I mean, we had one of those on your season, Brayden.
I think Lamar is the perfect example of why being
just say me and go.
Why being
no,
in jury.
I'm actually talking about the other. I was talking about.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
I was talking about the one who did not use his veto on himself.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Iconic fumble with that one too. I'm not gonna even go too deep into that one. But Todd has been playing the game. You guys been sleeping on Todd all season. He's been opinionated.
He's my draft pick.
I knew. You've been new. You've been new.
I knew.
He knew.
Yeah, no, but I like that he kind of marches to his own beat, or he did. He spoke up. And he played a very authentic game to himself. So salute to him for at least But the exit interview with Julie, pretty cringe.
Yeah.
I'm glad he was able to kind of see the light, or the tweets that kind of
from Lamar.
Listen.
Are we talking about Lamar's?
We're talking about Todd.
We're talking about Todd's eggs.
No matter what, this person's getting my vote. And then he was like,
that part. And that, sorry, y'all. I know that we're all over the place, but that was why I was telling you, Brayden. That's why I thought Todrick would have
agreed.
A chance. Because had Todd not came back and read that he was getting slandered by Todrick and being called homophobic and, all of these other things, then Todd would have a vote. Todrick would have a vote in Todd. But as of today, he publicly tweeted that he is not going to vote Todrick on finale night, which I think should probably not even be legal.
Yeah,
not legal, but we shouldn't know this, I feel like.
But I think also, if we're looking at the does the jury house make a difference? We could go down the line. Teddy didn't need to be sequestered to know she wasn't voting for Todrick. Mm-hmm. Chris Kirkpatrick didn't need to be sequestered to know. Shayna Moakler didn't. So you're looking at Lamar. Literally, his post was I got kicked out of the house by someone who I thought was my friend. So I don't think he needed to see anything to think that he wasn't voting for Todrick. I think that there were a lot of people that just solely based on how they were evicted wouldn't have voted for him. So right now I'm only thinking of Carson and Todd, who, had they not gone out into the real world, would have maybe.
True.
I feel like potentially, because I remember, I don't know, I think Chris Kirkpatrick was like, I understand that it's a game, Todrick said what he had to say, but it's a game, no hard feelings. And I don't think it was until he got home and saw everything that he was like, wait a minute.
But I think everything that was said behind Chris Kirkpatrick's back, Todrick said to his face.
That's true, but I don't think that I think him being a fan, he was like, oh, I mean, it's Big Brother, it's whatever. But when everyone is like, how dare you can't do that? That's disrespect.
Yeah.
I think people are like, you know what? You're right. I just feel like when you're in the jury, people can sway each other very, very easily. And I feel like Todd being like, oh, I'm voting for Todd no matter what. Think about it. Think about the facts. Think about this. I feel like that could potentially sway people, especially super fans like Chris, or even, probably not Shayna. But I could see her more so understanding versus coming out and seeing all of these things being said about her. I just think he would have had better odds if it was a sequestered jury.
Yeah, that public disrespect, those tweets, those live feed clips on YouTube where people say, "Yo, did you see that? Did you hear that? Did you know what I mean?" Those are the things that really take away people's that I guess linger a little longer, because
of course
you're under the impression oh, this person really liked me. This person was a friend of mine, and then you're like, oh, yeah. So it's a tough one, but I think and Brayden, to your point too, that those jury conversations too definitely can go either or, depending on who's rallying in the jury house, or who has that voice.
I'm not saying he would be a landslide. I'm just saying.
No,
I get one too. Yeah.
I get what you're saying, Brayden. I think that he would have a chance to be able to say something to be convincing, and that's the thing. Todrick said it. Lamar said it, like, Todrick was very hella convincing. He's very charming when he talks. Like sometimes when, even on the feeds, you feel like there's tension there, and then he says something and he makes light of it, and all of a sudden everybody's happy again, and it's like kind of like you forget things, and maybe people aren't as mad, right? I think that he could talk himself out if he knew that people were upset, if he had questions, that he would be like, no, I didn't do that to, you know, to make fun of the situation. Like the thing is that they're not hearing the personal stuff. They're not really hearing the personal stuff. They're feeling it might be personal. Like, I kind of don't like him, but he hasn't said anything personal about me yet. So I don't know. It's kind of like my whole thing with, Jack and Jackson. It was like, I have a feeling that I don't like these guys. They're not really personally saying it to my face. They're not doing it. And then, but I still am going to like we don't vibe. So that's it. It's you're going on the block. I have plenty of reason why.
Do you think that if they do a Celebrity Big Brother 4, they will try to sequester?
Celebrities got too much money and power.
I was gonna say, I don't think that any of them would be down for that.
Yeah, that would require way too much money, I think, on their end. That they're
not staying at no cheap hotel either. Too. They got they got a big boy hotel, and
yeah,
it's not the Sandman.
Yeah, but going back, yeah, and like Deborah said, but it was a lot of personal attacks. So yes, the personal attacks that they didn't know about. So now that they're out of the jury, they see those personal attacks, and now it's definitely a hell no. You could say, I'm sorry, but what's the point of you saying you're sorry? You're sorry because you got caught. You're not sorry because you really understood anything. It takes time for understanding and growth and all of that stuff. So if you're just going to tell me I'm sorry, well, let's go back to Kemi BB21 and say, like, first apologize when you know what the hell you're apologizing for. That's kind of the rule, right? Sure. And so I think that if the jury was sequestered and didn't know that all of these personal attacks were happening, that he was talking about Shayna's, using her sexuality, that was calling people homophobic, that he was doing like whatever it was, he said everything to Chris's face. So and wasn't apologetic about it. So it was kind of one of those things. They would maybe be okay and say well, it was game, and then come out feeling like an asshole, kind of like Todd did, because Todd was like, he's playing the best game. Hard, yeah. He's doing it, but he's playing the best game. And then people are sending him all of this, hey, the fans, like the beautiful fans we have, they're like, hey, look at all of this. Here's this clip. Here's that clip. This is what they're saying. Don't vote for this person. And he's like, no. So yeah, this is like a perfect thing of like where maybe in jury he probably would have at least had a 3-4.
True. I think also I think that's something that I'm forgetting about too is that Celeb BB is so much shorter. Like for regular people that go to jury, like some people are in jury for 5 weeks, and that's a lot of time to forget about things that were said, about things that had happened. So I guess it is a lot fresher for them. It's a lot harder to forget.
Yeah, I mean, well, it'll be interesting to see tomorrow. Obviously, like with the whole BB, what was it? Okay, so Misha was HOH, Todrick. Was it Todrick? No,
we're talking about the double.
The double.
Misha won both.
Misha won both. She got a platinum HOH.
A platinum HOH. Beautiful. Wait.
Jess had a platinum HOH.
Same.
Why am I so confused right now?
What?
What do you mean platinum HOH? Why am I
because she won HOH and veto.
Yeah, you doubled
up.
Is
that considered a platinum HOH?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was like, wait.
He's like, wait.
What am I playing right now? I'm so out of it.
Any thoughts on Misha possibly turning on Todrick to remove him as a threat? Did y'all think that? I
thought the same thing when Todd won the veto. I was like, you know what? This could be it, Todrick. This is where you just oust Misha.
She'll take him to the end.
That's my thing. I guess hindsight's always 20/20 because I guess Todrick was like, if I get rid of Misha, then it's these 3 against me. But knowing what the double was, if Misha wasn't there, he probably would have won the veto. So he would have still made final 3.
Just thought it was a missed opportunity. Maybe that's just me looking at like, hey, it's survival of the fittest. But it is what it is.
I feel like
you could have Kyland mentality and be like, I want to beat the best.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's very Misha, where she's like, if I'm gonna win, I want to beat the best. I don't want to,
I mean, and they have this like loyalty to each other that I would almost like think it was weird if she cut him at this point, or if he cut her at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like it doesn't make sense. Their games are just so intertwined that it wouldn't make sense to do that.
But
scenarios.
I was gonna say, I don't know with Todrick being a super fan, because I feel like he has to realize that Misha is like this huge like front runner to win. So I don't know if he wins the final HOH, if he cuts her.
I don't think he will, and this is why. I think in his mind, because she won the HOHs and was the one putting them on the block, even if he was influencing that, he believes that the jury blames her for getting evicted. And so he can speak to that and also speak to his social game. And he thinks that will, they won't be mad at me. I didn't put them on the block, but they'll be mad at her. They don't like her. She won too much. She took away every other HOH. And I think maybe that's his thought process.
That's her.
Is what I think. And I also think he's in the perfect spot because Cynthia's going to take him. And so is Misha. I don't think Cynthia's taking Misha, and Misha's definitely not taking Cynthia. So he it doesn't matter.
He's there at the end.
He's there in all 3 scenarios, no matter who wins this final HOH.
I agree. I think I kind of see the same thing going on. At this point, the only way that Cynthia has a chance to win would be if she won that final HOH.
Come on, Cynthia.
One way that Todrick could get Misha out is to try to throw it to Cynthia. And that could be a roundabout way of him trying to get her out. I just don't think he would take that shot directly. So it could be like, if Cynthia's doing all right, maybe has a chance, he could back off depending on what the comp is and maybe throw it to her and say, okay, like now she's taking out Misha. We got out the big threat. And he kind of, again, keeps his hands clean, but still gets out who he wants. But I still think he wants to be at the end with her.
I agree. I just feel like, to me, if I was him, I would see it as, I've used Misha this whole game to, get out everyone I wanted to get out. She's got all the blood on her hands. She's now the biggest target in the house. And if I can, be the one to put the nail in her coffin, then I not only, controlled the whole game, basically, I also got out the biggest fish next to Cynthia, who presumably, let's say, doesn't win anything,
Yeah, but we're looking at a BB16 all over again.
Oh, I'm just saying that's how my mind would be going if I was him.
Just saying.
It's a tough end game either way for Todrick. I think I think at this point.
Oh, fully.
Yeah, he's looking at 50K, which I don't think is a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's just that he wants to win. So if he really wanted to win, I think he would have made those moves earlier to cut. And obviously, jury management is something that we're all talking about as well, right? So,
do you think Cynthia beats him in the end if it's final 2?
Yes.
Who?
Cynthia and
Todrick?
Yeah.
Oh yes, absolutely. I don't think Todrick has. I don't think there's a situation where Todrick wins.
So the resume, the wins, the HOHs, the veto, the Balenciaga runners, is that not enough reason to give Todrick the money for the win?
Listen, I feel like if he had great personal relationships with every one of those juries, absolutely. I think, he would have a very arguable case, but I think knowing what we know now, I think he has a very large mountain in front of him to climb.
Oh, absolutely. Like, look, when we look at the people who are actually going to vote his way, if Cynthia and Cynthia only because she, with him. Are the people in final 3 with him. They are not going to have enough time to know exactly what he's done to
I take it back. I think there is a situation in which Todrick cuts Misha. And I think that's if he starts to sit and think about his jury votes. And if he thinks he needs one more, he would cut her to get that vote, I think. But I think in his head, he doesn't think he needs them. Like, he doesn't think he needs Misha. Because Misha's a guaranteed vote for him. Guaranteed.
Oh, fully. But I think Cynthia. Hasn't Cynthia told him that, like, no matter what, I'm voting for you?
I don't know. I know that Carson tried to put Carson and Cynthia in that boat if they kept Carson one more week, but then that didn't happen.
But I know it's a little weird with, and I agree. It's a little weird with her because I think that with Cynthia and Carson, they were under the assumption that there was an agreement of like keeping each other till the final four, or they had tried to make that happen. And that obviously didn't happen. So all bets were off. And she said, I'm going to ride with Lamar and Todd. That was kind of like her thing. Now with Cynthia, I feel like it's a little bit, and perfectly understandable, is a little back and forth because, emotions just run high in that house and you kind of have to adapt and you kind of have to work through things and wonder, did I overreact or did I do this? Or, you're always having time to self-reflect. So who knows if at this point she's, she wants to give Todrick that, that win. She definitely won't have time to read anything online or to be told by anybody unless she gets it when the jury starts talking and asking questions and she's smart enough to figure out that this jury
pick up what they're putting down.
Exactly. But I don't think she's going to do that because she hasn't been picking up a lot of things and she didn't get.
I think we saw that happen with the Shayna situation too, where she does feel a loyalty to Todrick. So I think even if the questions are leading in that direction, she might say, well, let me give him the benefit of the doubt, because that's what we saw her do with the Shayna situation, where she gave Todrick the benefit of the doubt over Shayna. And I think that that's what we're going to see happen when she might make a face when the questions are being asked. And we might think, gears are turning. But I think at the end of the day, she'll say, I don't have that information yet. And like, this is what I know. And so I think she will vote for Todrick.
I agree. And I think that Todrick has been priming her, especially like during the final 4, when he was like, oh, I told Carson that I'd look out for his girl as long as I could,
Totally.
So I think that like in her mind, she's like, oh, he's on my side. He has me. He's been, watching out for me this whole time. I do see her just voting for Todrick, even if people are like, you can't do it, girl. Just be like, I'm going to do what I want.
Yeah, I mean, and at this point, like, I don't know. I don't think Todrick has said anything negatively about Cynthia, has he?
Yeah, he was talking about like she's like a hired help, washing dishes and doing, what I mean. He did say some things earlier about her just kind of, kind of doing whatever to kind of, gain favor. She's just washing dishes and like cooking meals and what I mean. Anyways.
And it worked.
Hey, there you go. Right? Like, listen, there's nothing wrong with playing that style of gameplay to just kind of, play your position and kind of float under the radar. But like, for
we've seen a lot of people get to the end that way.
Agreed.
I'm not going to name names.
Say their name. Say their name.
Come on now.
I mean, I could say one because it's like, I don't think that they're involved at all with BB, but like Victoria, come on, BB16, like represent. She didn't do anything. I made it to final 3. Yep. Literally nothing.
Sure.
Like it happens. I mean, there's someone who I can think of who's made it to final 2 twice and didn't do anything. And I'll let you come to that conclusion. But it's true. I mean, and sometimes I think that can be a strategy, but I don't think in a lot of situations it's done on purpose. But I do think it could be a strategy.
Oh. Wait, we're kidding. You're kidding, right, Fat Kitty? Like insane in what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
It was crazy.
Yeah, Scotty, it was wild. Scotty says, "Name names, please."
Scotty, we'll chat after this.
Scotty,
We'll chat
Scotty-
She'll
offline,
send you a
okay?
DM.
I'll DM you.
But,
I mean, yeah.
Scotty on
But yeah.
Twitter leading the Todrick Sucks campaign, by the way, guys. I'm not sure if you've seen that, but very hilarious.
Scotty?
Scotty, famous
He's
Scotty.
about to get served with a cease and desist. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. You better lock
Yeah.
your doors at night.
Todrick's coming for your ass, Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty, I would suggest that you put your Twitter on private, and
There's going to be a
yeah.
song about you soon.
Balenciaga Crocs coming for your ass, man.
yes,
Not the Balenciaga.
Heeled Crocs coming for you.
Heels Crocs coming. Woo! Whoa, well, yeah. So I mean, like that's basically where we're at, y'all. Like, I mean, right now, finale is tomorrow. We won't know who the HOH is until tomorrow's episode.
Are we
Okay,
picking?
wait,
Are we picking winners right now, or
are we doing predictions on who's going to win each part?
There's only
Yeah,
one, I think, right?
There's only, I believe Celebrity Big Brother is just one part HOH. It's just one.
Is it just like?
So,
Is it just like is it a physical or is it mental? Do we know? Historically, do we know?
they
If
have
it's
not told us.
live, I would imagine it's mental because there's no way they could do like a long endurance comp.
You're right.
I'm imagining it's like the third part of the normal HOH where it's like, how
That's what
well
I
do you
was
know
thinking.
the jury members or something like that. But I don't know. I mean, honestly, at that competition, I feel like Cynthia was better friends with all of them. So maybe she has a chance.
Honestly, I saw Todrick say something to Cynthia on the live feeds where he was like, honestly, like it could be like who would have said something like this? And he's like,
Right.
honestly, you could win that.
Yeah. I really think if it's that, she has a chance.
Could
Absolutely.
you imagine the gag when Cynthia
That would be
wins
amazing.
CBB3?
Need
Honestly,
that would just-
is it my dream to like play Big Brother and win nothing until that final HOH and be like, see ya,
You're like-
and then you're like, hi, just hand me the check. Like, I feel like that'd be so cool. Like, I'm hoping for that for Cynthia because I just think that'd be amazing and funny, just because it's funny. And then you'd have all winners of Celebrity Big Brother, which women winners. So I'm all about
That
Ooh, I didn't even think
I'm all
about that.
That
and
part.
2 out of 3 of them being black. I'm like, let's go. Where's that energy on like regular seasons? It's fine. It's fine.
I love all of that. Actually, I was just thinking like that. I highly doubt that Todrick is going to win this. It will be still a female. A female winners.
We love
season.
a female Hall of Fame.
Yes.
That
the
just
female
proves when it's based on social game, the women dominate. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
They don't listen to us men, anyways. That's part of the anyways.
Rightfully so.
Yeah,
I mean,
No one ever listens to me. so-
I mean, let's
Okay,
No, no,
Mr.
no.
Final 2.
let's just yeah.
It ended up
well.
final 2.
That being said, wait, okay, so then we said predictions of who will win and who you want to win. Is it who you
Okay.
think will win?
I'm rolling with Cynthia, guys, just because that's my draft pick, and my number 1 draft pick is at that.
Dang,
So I
you
think
picked
that-
Cynthia. That's good.
I have Cynthia and Lamar, guys, and I just wanna say-
Unfortunately, Big Brother Jewel is at the very bottom of the draft. Of the draft points because
You picked the
he's
Cynthias
at
in a regular
negatives because the
season.
Cynthias and the Lamars have been the only ones that have been on the block and have not won any comps. So it'd be funny that she would win, but he would still lose the draft.
That's ridiculous. A win's a win. A win is a win.
I agree. I think that's silly.
Who I think and who I want, again, 2 different things. I think that Misha is going to win.
Yes.
But, I mean, it would be nice for Cynthia to win, Let her win something.
I want Cynthia to win. Just like I feel like I'm really in that. And AZAH actually has been tweeting about how similar her and Cynthia's games have been. I'm having the same feeling that I had with AZAH, where it was like, wasn't really on my radar. I wasn't like super rooting for her during the season. And then it got to final 3. And I was like, if AZAH doesn't win, I will like I don't know, punch myself in the face. Like,
Combust.
I need her to win. And like, that's how I'm feeling about Cynthia, where I'm like, I know you weren't doing much for me except like being a funny, like social person in the house, but like now I need you to pull it out and I need you to win. But I think Misha's gonna win.
I would just say the biggest difference though between AZAH and Cynthia is that AZAH was close in a lot of those comps. Like AZAH, for at least the women, she was top 2, top 3 every single time. Cynthia, I pray every time. I'm like, oh, this is her comp, guys. She's gonna win this one. And
She
then
got really close on the BB Flicks.
That's true. I was pleasantly surprised. Can't lie about that one.
Yeah. I would agree with that. And I would just say the same for, I mean, gosh, yeah, this is a point where none of us disagree. I probably think that Misha will win because she has the best odds. But if in a really amazing moment in time where she just knows what everybody's talking about and what quote would fit what house guest, I think she could definitely take it because she kind of knew a lot of what was going on in the house socially with people. And she could win that.
I just would love to hear her final 2 speech.
I do really wonder what she would say.
Really love you guys. I had a great summer. Do we
Shout out to my
think?
husband. I love you. Miss you.
Do we think that that Todrick is going to expose his own game? Like, is he going to own up to the moves that he's made? Or is he going to say, hey guys, nothing personal, but this is what I was doing, but not really take accountability for doing things on purpose and lying on purpose to get himself?
Pull a Paul? Yes.
I think it depends on who speaks first, because I think if he feels as though Misha's speech is very convincing, I feel like he might be like, hey, actually, sorry, Misha, I was, the one directing this train, this whole competition. But I feel like if he's like, Misha's conversation really wasn't that strong, I can just be like, hey guys, love you all. You guys know how I feel.
I think it would be worse for him to own up to his game based on how personally attacked people feel. Like if Misha goes first and is like, I did this, 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 and this, and then Todrick goes, actually, I'm the one who orchestrated all of you getting out, I think they will feel even more personally attacked by that. And I think that
it's like they already know.
Yeah, but if he's like admitting it, I don't know. I just feel like that would be like the nail in the coffin as opposed to like helping. I mean, he doesn't obviously know what's happening outside of the house. I just feel like it would almost like put a worse taste in people's mouths if he was like, oh, actually, that was me.
I just think I don't think he'll own up to, because I don't think he really realizes like exactly everything that he said, but I think he'll own up to being strategic in, making sure that he navigated this game in a certain way and really controlled basically every HOH the way that he wanted it to be. I just don't think, just because I feel like it depends on the person. I feel like some people might be like, you need to own up to what you did. And if you don't, then like, I've now lost all respect for you. And some people may just be like, it would just have been better if you didn't say anything. What would you guys prefer? If someone owned up or if they were just like, I don't know what you're talking about?
I mean, I didn't vote for Jackson because he couldn't own up to the things that he did in the house. So, but then again, there were a lot of toxic males in my jury that were like, we need to give this to him. So
yeah, I would vote for the person who owned up if I really thought it was like good game. And then I was like, oh, and they're owning their game. Like I can think of a lot of instances in the past where like someone won who I was like, oh, they probably shouldn't have, because the person who really played hard didn't own up to it because they wanted people to like them. I just feel like, because we've talked a little bit about the differences between a regular season and Celebrity Big Brother, that's also the same reason why that wouldn't do well on a Celebrity Big Brother, where like that's the type of show where you're like, you want to say, oh no, I didn't do that, I was like friends with everybody, I just love you guys. And then on a regular season of Big Brother, you want to have that resume. Like Todrick talks a lot in his diary room sessions about resume.
Okay.
And I think that's because he is a fan of the show and this is not the same environment. And so having a resume is just not, it's why Cynthia could probably win. It's just like, it's not as important as the relationships and as all of that stuff. So if he goes and gives a list of all the things he's done, they're just going to be like, oh, so you lied to us and you did this and you did this. And we're all sitting there like, no, that's like the game, but it's just different.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think a lot of people would agree. I mean, they are voting for who they like and not who played the best game because they don't know what the game is and what they're looking for in terms of best gameplay. They're looking at, you told me you weren't going to vote me out and you did. And so therefore you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. Because I mean, like half of the people there were playing relatively honest, very transparent games.
For the most part,
you know, this was basically very similar to like a celebrity Big Brother UK type of like, you're just gonna, there's nothing that I have to hide from you. I
want you up, babe.
This is what's gonna happen. Honestly, what maybe if CBS is watching, maybe you might want to, you know, move some things around.
If
but
CBS is watching, hello.
But I think that they should definitely change the format of a celebrity Big Brother and let
like the UK
the fans to the UK and have them nominate, you know, and have them nominate the people who will be on the block and have the America vote. You know,
I like that the if it does come down to a tie tomorrow for some reason, that it'll come down to a vote and the fans will have a part to play in that. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, the UK version definitely has a bit more. But you know, the thing with UK version too is it's kind of a popularity contest to a third degree, because that's how, you know, someone like a Teddy might win simply based off, you know, the fan votes and the fan interactions, right?
Yeah, well, yes and no, right? Because it's kind of like the actual original nominations are from the people in the house. So it's not like the, you know, the UK, it's not like UK is saying these are the people who are nominated. Yeah. It's the, you know, it's the people from the house. And they're like, I think this person should be nominated. So there's still kind of that like social game that has to be played inside the house to not ever have to be nominated. But, you know, at the end of the day, the people have the vote. And I think it should be in that sense because it should be different than regular Big Brother. I don't see how celebrity Big Brother should be held to the same account as a regular season, because now you have fans that are constantly watching, some that are watching our show, other people that are on Twitter that are saying, this is stupid. No, he's not going to win. Nobody's going to vote for him. But you don't know how these people aren't playing like the people who play on a regular season. So you really don't know that. Carson would have voted for Todrick to stay. Cynthia will vote for Todrick if she leaves. You know, like nobody is seeing what we're seeing on the feeds. Nobody knows this. So I think that for that reason alone, like just give people the power. I'm all about it. So well, I'm glad that we're able to talk about that. This is going to be one of our last episodes in recapping Celebrity Big Brother. It's been a long one. It's been a tough one. So thank you everybody for hanging on with us. Sometimes we didn't know if we were hanging on ourselves. However, now we're excited because we're about to recap Big Brother Canada season 10. I'm so excited. Big Brother Drew, Drew is like, peace out.
I'm fake Canadian, so I'm very excited.
Wait.
I really want to get a Canadian passport. I'm really not. I just want to be.
Oh.
I would rather
I was gonna say, I'm fake Canadian too.
I would rather play Big Brother Canada than Big Brother US. I'll say it.
So many people have said that, and I'll
go on record. I'll say it.
I have said publicly, and I will keep on saying.
Come on, Wendy's. Come on.
I will say.
You guys have so much more food too in your American house too. We're like starving in our house. No.
Yeah, then I'll get skinny.
I saw all the baskets that you guys are getting, like the Americans, like how much food is like in your pantry. I'm
Oh,
like,
also the HOH baskets.
yeah, come on, yeah, it's fire.
Our HOH baskets? Don't you guys get a fifth of liquor?
Yeah, we do get a little liquor, I guess.
Okay, I get you get that and like your favorite gummies, but yours is like, oh, here's your favorite face mask. Here's a robe. Here's this. Here's that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Listen,
but
the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I guess. I mean, but y'all have like this big extravagant house, which for all of you who have not seen, we will share some pictures that just came out today.
Exclusive.
Now, so we're about to show you a little bit of the Big Brother house. We have a couple of pictures.
Can we talk about Arissa's dresses?
Which one? The yellow one or the black?
Which one do you like better, Braden?
Personally, I am vibing with the black and white one.
Okay.
You know, it's very classic, very
I like
you
that.
know, it's playing, oh, is it All Stars with my little sash? You know, maybe it's a homage. What is the word? Homage to maybe BB Can 10 will be on Paramount Plus.
How so?
Isn't Paramount's thing Stars Run a Mountain?
Oh,
come on now, Brady. Come on now. Come on.
He said, "I'm a sleuth. I'm an internet sleuth."
Details for me.
I love that house. I know you guys think it will make your eyes hurt, but I would
okay.
in that.
I just want to know why is everything shiny? Like, look at the floors. The floors will be so scuffed.
That's all you care about.
No one's flipping that.
That part. I'm like, imagine the spaghetti fight in there.
So for those who are wondering, Big Brother Canada starts on Wednesday, March 2nd, right?
Yes.
Where we will have an exclusive. Wait, the new season. It says new season March 2nd at 8 Eastern, and right beforehand, which will be 7 Eastern, is the house tour. But we have the first 3 pictures. So this is the kitchen.
I really wish they would have gotten rid of those bar stools because when I tell you they're not comfortable.
Yeah, it's
they're
tough
really
to eat breakfast there.
But they're a vibe.
Yeah, your back's broken, but they're cute. They match. They
They are a vibe. This is this is the dining area.
Yes.
So let me
come in here this way. The
backyard's looking cute. I like these little couches. You see the pool table in the back. I like how they have added the sofas like on the left and right hand side of the doors. Because when I was there, it was trees.
Oh
yeah, yours was like overgrown from COVID.
Oh yeah, yours was kind of gnarly in terms of like what that looks like.
But I've been trying to creep what the door says.
What does the door? What?
Oh.
Can we
on the right hand side? I'm like, does it say level up?
Let me see.
Oh no, like to the far right.
Oh.
Or I guess maybe your left.
Far right. This way, the other way?
Yeah, that way.
Oh yeah, maybe it's like a video game.
Wait, is this okay? So we don't know the theme yet, correct?
Or is that 18? Yeah, we don't. I mean, they haven't announced it yet. No.
Oh wait, why do you say it like that, Brayden?
Kind of dollar signs in the eye there.
What do you mean? Say what?
It's giving like either like weird casino or like video game vibe.
To me, it's giving very arcade games.
Mention, let us know in the chat what you all think it was like. I thought it was gonna be like some type of fantasy theme, like Euphoria style, and then I saw this makeup and I was like, maybe I'm right, because like this is totally Euphoria makeup. This is a Euphoria eye.
Is sponsoring BB Cam.
Arissa is a big Euphoria fan too, by the way.
Oh
yeah, big time. Yeah,
my issue is I overanalyze everything. So when I was looking at these photos, I was also taking into account the like preview video that Arissa did, and she I remember she talked like about like who wants to play, and then at the end Ty was like spinning the wheel, which is like the eye. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I got you. No, I liked it. No, you're absolutely right. There's obviously a little bit of a a few tells in that video too. So you might be right there. Yeah, you might be right there, Bray.
Wait, what are we? Oh, so, okay, so what are we thinking with this?
The theme?
Yes.
I think arcade, like games.
Yeah, agreed.
But who knows?
How about you, Drew?
Can you float to that next photo?
Oh yes, I
question,
definitely totally can, because this is the dining area, and then let me go in. This is the we don't know room.
Oh,
The we don't know room looks very Joker.
Or Mario video game box with the question mark box. You know, if you're talking about the video game.
Twist? I don't remember what season it was, but you had to be the certain numbered person to answer the phone. I think it was 19, and you got like something, but they didn't know like what number you had to be, but they would like all sit around, and it was like someone every time it rang, someone had to answer it. But then like when you were the 7th person to answer, you got something, but they didn't know like what number it was. Do you remember that? This is giving me that vibe, because it was like a phone booth in that season, but this is like, what if they like make you answer the phone every time it rings, but if you're number 10, you get a special power or something.
I feel like there's so many options they could do with this. I feel like they could do like a candidate votes every week, and then you get to answer the phone and you get like a twist, or you get like a power for that week. Or, you know, maybe every week there'll be a different twist that the HOH has to, you know, answer when they answer the phone. Something along those lines, I feel. The phone, I don't think will bring good to the house, unfortunately.
Also, Winners is a sponsor this year. That's like our version of TJ Maxx for you.
Yeah, like Marshalls.
So that's I think that's a good one. I love Winner. Yeah, and I guess
for the HOH
$25,000 shopping spree. I think they announced for the winning for a winner as well. So you know,
something along those lines. Yeah. Also,
Jordan,
what were you gonna say?
Sorry. Go ahead, Brayden.
Oh no, I was gonna say that is there an insurance company that's sponsoring them as well?
I don't know. That's a good one. I know Expedia is back. I'm assuming Wendy's is back. And
yeah, Wendy's is back.
Wendy's better be back. That's why I watch this show. Okay?
Also,
yes, I live to watch them.
I want to know what everyone orders from Wendy's. Okay.
I saw that with the winners that the HOH gets a new outfit every week that they win. You get a handcrafted outfit via Winners.
Better than the sketches that these guys
throw me on Big Brother Canada. I'm not kidding.
Look at Bray getting all the tea.
I'm in it. I'm in it.
Like, for those who are watching, you're getting all the tea from Brayden right
now.
You
gotta follow Bray on Twitter too. Bray's dropping some fire.
Listen, I'm about to drop some shade soon, so y'all.
This is what.
Yup.
I will. Ooh. Yes, the cast reveal will be excited about that. We will definitely head back on to talk about the lovely cast, because I can't wait to talk about them. Brayden was my draft pick last year. I didn't win, but
I'm sorry I didn't do you well.
Well, I mean, you still made it to final 2. You know, so it's not like you didn't give me anything.
Potato.
Yes.
You brought Jordan the $10.
You know. I like what Jordan is saying, because it does, like, instead of arcade, I can kind of see more game showy, and we haven't had that in
Deal or No Deal.
Canada. Like a deal, yes, like a Deal or No Deal, a Wheel of Fortune type thing. Yes, a Deal or No Deal. That would make sense. That's what I'm saying,
like something along the lines, like
phone a friend.
Wow, it's been a long time since I watched that show.
I would let us know in the what you all think down in the comments. Like, do you agree or disagree? This might be kind of a deal. I can see that being a Deal or No Deal type of phone. Like, I will give you this or that, which kind of goes into more. You all didn't have this as a season, I don't think. It was America's season, where we had kind of like a lot of people don't like the season, but it was the not the Sins, the whatchamacallit, temptation, right? Like, if you're getting tempted and all of it, but whatever you get is going to bestow a curse upon the house, or it's gonna,
you never get anything for free in the Big Brother house.
Absolutely not. I could totally see that, because I mean, I think you all had the casino, the casino thing already. So I don't
Yeah.
really see it being too like casino
Vaulty,
game.
yeah.
Gamey, arcadey, because I feel like that casino one was kind of a little bit very
That's
similar.
fair.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah.
Wait, your all's house had a, oh, I guess. Yeah.
Like the vault, or whatever it was called.
Yeah. That's just weird. I'm just now putting it together that Big Brother 23 also was casino themed.
Oui.
Oh yeah, they used to. I mean, there's only so many themes that you can
That's true.
do, right?
Yeah, they did like that. That was weird because it was like beach club and casino, and I was like, these are not the same. One of these things is not like the other.
Beach club, casino.
Even sometimes they start with like introducing a theme and then they go away from it as well too. Like even our season 6 was Heaven and Hell, and it was really just for that first twist, and then after that it was whatever.
Yeah.
Not whatever.
I wanna thank Pika X Rich. Thank you so much for the super chat, the $5. He says, Shayna for AFP.
Pika Rich, thanks for the money, but you tripping, bro. Come on now.
What?
Come on.
Shayna for AFP, and he says, La Reina como tú, Jessica, Janelle, Hannah, Danny, and Whitney. La Reina means the queen. La Reina. Reinas. Yeah. But, Drew, you know Lamar is not going to win this. We love him. We love Lamar.
First of all, it was NBA All-Star Weekend, guys, this past weekend. So hopefully all the NBA players shared some of the Lamar tweets. I don't think I saw any on my timeline. But without the further listen, Chloe, it's not too late, Chloe.
I was going to say, I sincerely hope that maybe he doesn't win AFP, but I hope that he wins at least a dinner date with Chloe.
See,
that's honestly big ups for him.
The narrative is changing, guys. No one said he had a chance. I think he's got a little bit of a chance. No? Still no?
He has a chance, sure.
Everyone has a chance.
I literally
I have a chance of going to dinner with Chloe. You have a chance of going to dinner with Chloe.
Look. If you would have told me at 15 that I would have a chance to meet the biggest male celebrity crush I've ever had in my life, named Lance Bass, and that I would meet him at an older age in time, I would not believe you. So I do believe that Lamar has a chance to get a shout out from Chloe.
I hope you Lance Bass have
just a shout out though.
Not a shout out.
She'll say, "Oh, Celebrity Big Brother, I watched it." That's the shout out. The end.
Yeah.
It'll be at the very end.
I thought she would be like, no, let's give her more credit. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the show I watched while I was in my Good American jeans. That sounds smart.
Those jeans are amazing, by the way.
I own 3 of them, and they're amazing. Really? I mean, yes, Good American jeans are some of the best jeans I've ever owned in my life. What? They like Good American. I will say,
take my card.
There's a pair of jeans that literally take you 3 sizes. Like, so if you lose weight, they're just like good. They're nice and tight. And if you gain like 3 sizes, they're still good. It's insane. Like I don't know.
God bless America.
They've been amazing COVID jeans. I will say they are the best COVID jeans I've ever had in my life. Like how we're just kind of like, where you're kind of just going up and down, fluctuating. Yeah, I love.
Oh my god.
So that's it. We're excited. We're excited for this. For everybody who may be in LA tomorrow, we hope we get to see you. Make sure you come up to us, say hi. We would love to chat for a little bit.
To meet my fans.
Yes, exactly. Come up to Madison, say hi.
If someone came up to me, I would die.
Really? Oh no.
I'd be like,
someone come up to Madison tomorrow night and take a photo with her and then tweet us the photo.
Period.
of her dying.
Of her outfit too. Of her outfit as well.
Oh God, I don't even know what I'm gonna wear.
We gotta figure this. Oh wait, we talked about. Madison said that she was trying on a whole bunch of clothes. What I didn't say is that I legit just ordered half of Amazon and it's coming at 8 a.m. tomorrow. And I'm gonna try them tomorrow, huh?
Oh,
what time's your flight?
My flight leaves like around 2 p.m.
8:45.
Like no.
She's taking them with her.
If that was the case, I'd be like, ship it to my house and it'll be here.
I wish I should have. I don't know why I didn't think that, but then I was just like, wait, hold on. So that's how crazy I am. I literally just went on Amazon. I was like, okay, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Anything that was able to ship overnight from 8 to like 11, I was like, okay, we're just gonna get this. So I have a big shipment coming in, and then I'm just gonna try to figure it out. And I have some backup choices maybe.
Perfect.
And then y'all we'll see. Like follow all of us. It would be like follow all of us on social media.
Send the options, guys. Let's
tell everybody where. I mean, you see mine is J Milagros Plus. It's right here on the thing. Like, where can everybody follow you all? Start with
you can start Madison.
Oh, okay. I'm just Madison_McGee. So literally what you see with like an added underscore. I am so dedicated. I just want to add, I'm so dedicated to this event. I do not wear makeup. I am buying makeup to wear tomorrow.
Okay.
So if it looks bad, I will not be posting a photo. If it looks good, you will see what it looks like.
Noted.
And you can find me there.
I can't. And Braden?
You can follow me at Braden White on Instagram and TikTok. And then on Twitter at Braden BBCan9.
And Drew?
If you guys want, or if you guys could, go like my last post on Instagram at Those Miller Boys. It's a sponsored post with eBay Canada. I need to submit my analytics on that post tomorrow. So if you want to like that for me, get me a few more.
Right now.
Much appreciated. Also, I'm also on Twitter sometimes at Big Brother Drew. Big Brother with an A. Drew on Twitter. So at Those Miller Boys on Instagram. I'm not on TikTok. I should be, but
I think you would make a killing.
It's hard, man.
Why haven't you?
I'm not a big dancer. You know what I mean? I haven't.
No, but I feel like all of your stories are very curated, and those could just be a TikTok.
It looks so good. Your images and everything, I love.
Stepping up. I'm also going to Vancouver. If anyone in Vancouver, hit me up. Vancouver, March 5th for SneakerCon. I'm making that announcement next week on my social media. Guys, I'm the hardest working low.
No, he really is.
But cooking up. And also, if you guys want to watch a viewing party, I'm announcing tomorrow at Kensington Brewing Company. We're going to have a wonderful event. Shout out to, so if
in Canada, in Ontario.
And in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Up, ladies.
Kensington Brewing Company got some delicious beers. I'm also giving away some boots, courtesy of Baffin Boots. We've got some cookies, courtesy of Felix and Norton. Cooking up a little something, guys. For
I'm
those
trying to go to that. Jeez.
Only
you weren't inviting us.
Only 40 spots, though, guys. That's the one. Canada, we're still, dealing with the pandemic and lockdown, so only 40 spots available. But hey, for those come through, I guarantee you'll have a good time. I'm gonna also try to invite a few alumni. Some alumni kind of flaky, that goes Brady, with the invites. But
he said, how that goes because you flaky.
No, Braden's 1,000. Braden's 1,000. He hit me up earlier. Yo, he'll fly out. I'm like, no, chill out, man. We'll figure out another time. You know what I mean? But we're cooking up Big Brother season in Among Us. I'm excited. I don't know about covering it though.
Y'all, can everybody please tell Drew that he needs to be a part of this and help us recap?
I really do
like Big
love
Brother Canada.
Drew's takes on things.
I
it's
do.
Very fresh. It's very new. It's very innovative.
Braden, you're new to this community, my brother. Let me tell you this. People remember everything you say, especially here in Canada, with all these YouTube videos and everything. Go back and check it. Cindy with an S. Some people in the comments saying they like Cindy and S. I have no problem with Cindy and S. Cindy with an S compared me to Godfrey. After watching, you know what I mean? And it was Dre. Shout out to Dre. She was like, that brother is nothing like Godfrey. What are you talking about? So it's kind of a weird space when we start talking about people that you haven't met. And obviously it's kind of, murky waters sometimes. Celebrities that I don't, obviously they're not going to, I'm not going to watch this or meet us, so it's fine. But like, people will, and like I said, I'm big and I can fight, and I don't want no problems with anybody. But
I feel like, and we talked about this, Drew, too, because we didn't cover Big Brother Canada last year for very much. We just did the cast reveal. So even if you don't want to, cover the actual season, I would love to have everybody back and we can just talk about the cast and what we think, and maybe start our draft and just kind of like periodically come in and check in. But I think that and just like Big Brother Canada, just like regular, Big Brother US, I think that they pick kind of like not stereotypes, but archetypes, right? They pick archetypes. So if you were picked, I could see how someone would say, oh, that was like the Godfrey of the season or whatever, just because, you're a bigger built,
I'm way better looking than Godfrey, by the way. No disrespect to Godfrey.
And no disrespect to either of you both. I don't see it either. I've met Godfrey and I would
How have you met Godfrey, but you haven't met me in real life? What's up with that?
Well, he was at
Godfrey went to the fights.
He went to the fights.
Oh,
I was there in Dallas. I met Godfrey.
Enzo.
Yeah.
Not the meow meow.
Not meow meow. Yeah. So that's how I met. I've met quite a few Big Brother.
Don't laugh that hard, people. Drew. Don't laugh that hard.
But going back to Brayden's season, like Brayden was even compared, to someone else from a previous season.
And I checked that
There's
guy
only
who said that, and I had to go with 1,000 because I'm like,
I would like to publicly say here that I thank Drew so much for checking people and letting them know that no one is discount anyone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Listen, if you're gonna listen, I'm a real Scarborough guy. I don't know if people realize I'm actually a real person. So like, you can say what do you want on Twitter
versus a fake one.
But I guarantee you, when I see you, there will be a conversation about it. So hey, say what you want, play how you want. But I guarantee you, anyone can attest to this. We'll have that conversation. I guarantee you we will. Anyways.
No, yeah, and I'm
not a goon either. I'm a nice guy. I love the kids. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely, we'll definitely say what needs to be said if the opportunity presents itself. Anyway. Yeah,
I think that there's still. I mean, we do it here for US, and I think we had a good time recapping season 23, and even after that, like everybody just loves each other and they're good. I mean, you're always going to have things that you don't agree on, obviously things that you disagree on, but I think that we could do things and not criticize, but like talk game, and whether that was a good idea or not, and that's everybody's prerogative, just like anybody else was to criticize like other things. I don't think that we ever get out of hand. At least I don't think.
No,
if anything, people really like us because we're able to kind of call things out the way we see them and not really tippy toe around, certain.
We haven't said Todrick sucks enough on this podcast. People have told me that.
I mean, we're also not gonna. It's not a bashing. It's not a bash show. Like this is also not the Todrick show. So like, if it was a Todrick show and you wanted us to tell people how much he sucked, then that might be a different story. But like to me, it's kind of like this season is nothing about him. I mean, not one of the things he's done has actually made a season episode. So if it's not like relevant, then I don't even see a point to talk about it.
Keep it positive over here, guys.
Yeah, well, we try as much as possible. Yeah. I think so. So, thank you everybody for coming in. We appreciate you all so very much. I don't know the next time we are going to get all together because tomorrow's the finale, and then Thursday we're not going to be around, and then maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday, maybe we'll just follow you on Twitter. But make sure you follow us all on Instagram because we will be covering. Sorry, Drew, I'm so sad that you're not coming, but we will be posting.
Send me all the photos, all the selfies, please. Like blow my phone up. Davon, send me the Davon photos. Lamar, if you meet Lamar, Who else do I want to see
Do
that's
we
there?
bow down in front of Davon? Like, what do we do?
She's
Curtsy,
Listen,
like the queen.
Tell Davon that she messed up not coming to the Black Big Brother weekend. Tell her I said that personally. And also, Thickney or Whitney, guys, please send photos, please.
Whitney, my girl.
Wait, is Whitney coming?
She's in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in LA currently.
She's currently in LA.
She's coming.
I know. I don't know, y'all. Like I was looking at her Twitter, and she kind of
I saw that.
some choice
She's there.
things, and I thought she wasn't coming. So I didn't.
She
didn't know.
decided to come.
Yes, I'm glad. And for those who are confused, this AZAH event is not at Todrick's house. It's not a Todrick watch party. It's not a Todrick finale party. It'd be like Todrick is probably not going to be anywhere around there for the most part, not that I know of. So yeah, if anybody was wondering, I don't know, people just like to take rumors and just run with the wind. So
I mean, he'll be on your televisions while we're watching it.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's like, it's physically impossible for Todrick to be at this event.
At one point, I thought maybe because I thought it was going to be pre-recorded. So I was thinking, is there going to be a chance that maybe, I don't know. Now
it will be weird because like I'm going to watch on my VPN before
I think so
we
too.
go to this party. So we will all already know who won, but he will still be like at CBS.
Madison, what time on yours will... Yeah, I'm so confused with LA time in terms
I
of...
think we will technically be there when it actually airs because
it's when it starts, right? It's 6?
8. So that would be it'd be 5 p.m. our time. So like if the event starts at 6:30, but I'm sure we'll all be together before that. Like we will know who won by 6 o'clock our time.
You know what? Which is probably good because to be quite honest, these watch parties, you don't really watch anything.
Yeah, it's loud and
it's loud. We're drinking, we're talking, we're taking pictures.
Yeah.
There's like people are we're not really watching. I mean, it's everywhere, but we're not watching anything. So yeah, so that's fine. I was wondering about that. So yeah. So make sure you follow all of us because we'll all be taking pictures. And then I'm going to bait this real quick. And then we're going to go to an after party. And then you'll see if Todrick goes to that after party.
Send me the after party photos too.
Or if there is a sign on the door that says no Todrick allowed.
Follow me for pics of me with Shayna Moakler, Chris Kattan, Chris Kirkpatrick, Carson Kressley. Honestly, Teddy Mellencamp, whatever. Come here, sis.
No one's talking about Mariah.
Too.
I saw Mariah had a little like a vote for Mariah little tweet popping up there, and
Mariah has been
with the cookout.
She's been with the cookout. She's been Derek
and the takeout with Derek X.
The takeout, hilarious. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, part of the takeout. Yeah,
I would like to meet Mariah too.
Y'all didn't see when Todrick said he was going to have a sign on his door said no Chris Kirkpatrick allowed, right?
Yeah,
or Teddy Mellencamp.
Or Teddy Mellencamp. So I would assume since both of these people are going to be there, but no, I think Chris Kirkpatrick definitely has a little bit more class than that. Like he's been very much like, I agree. So, yeah, but
we'll
yes.
see.
But if you want to know, you should follow all of us because we'll be correspondents at this event and we will be able to tell you absolutely everything you need to know about the Biggie B, the Celebrity Big Brother finale party.
You just gave me the best idea ever.
And make sure you follow each and every one of us for all of the news, all of the
not
gossip.
Me interviewing everyone at this event.
Come on now, hey, that's not bad content.
Yeah, just bring all of your equipment. Like,
here, come here really fast. Oh, don't worry, I'll be bringing my ring light for my phone.
Perfect. See, we have it, guys.
I'm ready to Go. Okay. I'm ready.
Period.
Maybe if people want, let us know in the comments. If you haven't liked or done anything right now, because I don't know what I'm all over the place. Click like, subscribe, click to receive the notifications. Make sure that you come and watch not Celebrity Big Brother, but Big Brother Canada with us. It's on March 2nd, but we're going to go live before that to talk about the house. We're gonna go there, not the house, but the
Cast reveal.
the cast
Going to
reveal.
the house.
I'm saying it's because they're not going to show the house until half an hour before the show starts, so we won't be able to cover the house beforehand. But what was I going to say? If you are from the US and you've never watched Big Brother Canada before in your life, let us know. I have the links. We can let you watch and maybe have little watch parties too.
We get flagged immediately.
Yeah,
I
right?
know. I know.
DM Jess on the low, guys. Don't
I use a VPN.
Yeah,
Which
but
I
I
think
mean,
is legal.
VPNs are not expensive, but can be expensive, maybe.
Oh, then I have a code for you. I'm not an influencer, but I do have not a personal code, but I do have a code for one.
We could give you a code if you need it, but we'll talk all about that. But let us know in the comments, because then I'll know that we'll be very mindful of making sure that you have a link for you to watch Big Brother Canada. That's very important. And with that being said, we will see you all next time.